Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone over and over again? Not because you want to, but because it just happens. They appear in your dreams. Their name shows up on random signs. A song plays, and suddenly they're on your mind again, even if you haven't seen them in weeks or years. It feels like something more than memory, more than longing, almost like a message you can't ignore. What if it is? You see, not all thoughts are random. Some come from deeper places, from energy, from memory, from connection, and sometimes from the soul. When someone stays in your thoughts, even without contact, even without reason, there may be more happening beneath the surface than you realize. Let's explore that. We are all energetic beings, connected not just by words, but by vibration. Every relationship you form leaves an imprint. Some are light, some are deep, and a few are soul level. A soul connection isn't always romantic. It's not always logical, but it feels familiar, like you've known them before, like they're tied to your growth, your becoming, your healing. So when someone like that enters your life, their energy doesn't always leave, even when they do. And here's the key. The mind will return to what the soul hasn't finished processing. You think about them because something about them mirrors something within you. A lesson, a wound, a desire, a reflection of who you were or who you're becoming. It's not always about the other person. It's about what they've awakened inside you. So when the thoughts return, instead of resisting them, pause. Ask yourself, what is this thought showing me about myself? What part of me is still trying to understand, heal, or remember? Because the truth is, your thoughts are sacred messengers, and sometimes they're carrying a signal from the soul, not to obsess, but to integrate. So what does it really mean when you can't stop thinking about someone? Sometimes it's a soul connection. Other times it's a soul lesson. Not all thoughts about someone mean they're meant to return. Sometimes they're meant to teach, to help you process, to help you grow. And the more energy we give to those thoughts, without understanding them, the more we risk turning reflection into obsession. So how do you tell the difference? Start by asking this. Does thinking about them bring peace or pain? Does it help me heal or keep me stuck? Soul connections evolve us. They expand our compassion. Even if they're temporary, they leave permanent meaning. But karmic loops, they pull us in, not to lift us, but to wake us. They ask us to break patterns, to see the deeper wound, to finally let go of what no longer serves. So, if your thoughts are full of longing, confusion, or repeated what-ifs, pause. You're not broken. You're in a sacred echo. And the only way out is inward. Ask yourself honestly, what did I learn from this connection? What parts of me were mirrored back? Am I still holding on to a version of me that I've already outgrown? Because sometimes what you're really thinking about isn't them. It's who you were when you were with them, or who you thought you could be. Now here's the invitation. Don't fight the thoughts. Feel them. Honor them. Then gently ask them to teach you and release you. You don't have to hold on forever to prove it mattered. Sometimes the most sacred connections are the ones that end, but still leave us changed. And if you're meant to meet again, life has a way of weaving paths. But if not, trust that their role in your story is exactly what it was meant to be. A reminder, a reflection, a turning point. So the next time you find them in your thoughts, take a breath and remember, You're not haunted. You're healing.